Hello everyone, this is another Black Belt Mat Talk. Today we're going to be interviewing BKJN Katie Isaac. Alright, BKJN Katie, if you want to start out, tell us your age, how long you've been doing martial arts, and what your current rank is.
Alright, well I'm a 4th degree black belt. I'm 18 years old and I've been training in martial arts for 11 years now.
And if you could, tell us each of the ranks that you've tested for and what those themes were and possibly the year.
Alright, so I actually tested for all 4 of my degrees with BKJN Michael, so they'll be the same as his, but I tested for my first degree back in April of 2010. The theme was Do the Impossible. I tested for my second degree in the May 2012 Mastery test, and the theme was Master's Mindset. My third degree test was October of 2014, and the theme was Never, Never, Ever Quit. Bit redundant, but it was fun. And then my fourth degree I tested this last summer, or not last summer, June of 2016, a couple years ago, and the theme was Honor.
Feels like it was real recent.
Yeah.
Alright, and then, so quick fire, you ready?
Alright.
Alright, favorite color?
Red.
Favorite animal?
Dogs and cats.
Okay, favorite movie?
Any Disney movie.
Alright, any professional sports team that's your favorite?
Arizona Cardinals.
And would you rather have a pizza or a taco?
Generally pizza, unless it's really good Mexican food.
Okay, alright. So let's go start the walk.
Okay.
I'll keep it going. So, what sport other than martial arts do you like to do?
I actually did cross country and track all throughout middle and high school, so I love to run.
Okay. And what made you kind of start martial arts?
So it's funny because my mom had actually been trying to get me to do martial arts for a long time when we still lived up in Utah. And we moved down here when I was 6, and Kwon Do Jason actually came and did a demonstration in my first grade classroom, and that's when I finally decided that I wanted to give it a try.
Okay, very nice. And what was kind of like the most difficult thing of your training, or maybe still is kind of the hardest part when you take class?
So I actually I didn't ever really struggle a lot with a lot of techniques, but I never liked sparring. Still don't. Right. It's not still not my favorite thing now. But I have gotten better. But I always struggled getting really frustrated because I was a defensive fighter, so I always struggled with wanting to really get in there and being able to fight successfully. Do
you think there was something that's kind of helped you get past it at least a little bit?
Yeah, really. Just going through the black belt training process and learning how to control my emotions helps me deal with it better, and then learning how to be more aggressive and just not be afraid. Because you can't be afraid to get in there, and if you always fight defensively, you really tend to have a hard time winning fights.
Right. And how do you think you've applied some of the martial arts values outside of karate and outside of training? Honestly,
I apply it in everything that I do, especially obviously academics. There's a lot to apply there. But especially in my athletics, when I started doing cross country back in 6th grade, I had tested for my first degree black belt a couple years before, and I was preparing for 2nd degree. And honestly, having gone through that process and having that black belt mindset really helped me to push through my first season of cross country because I was not very good. I started out as the slowest person on the team, and without having gone through black belt training with Kwon Do Jason, really helped me to continue to push through, and I ended up actually finishing up on varsity at the end of the season. So.
And so going along with that kind of the hard training stuff, did you ever think about quitting, or was there something that kind of made you stick with it?
Funny enough, I actually never thought about quitting until after I got my black belt, and it was more just I was burned out. But thinking back on everything that I had learned and how much the process had changed me and all of the memories that I had created along the way just made me, for deep down, I never really wanted to give it up.
Right.
No matter how much I struggled with the motivation of wanting to go to class and wanting to continue training. It's everything that you get out of it that kept me here.
Oh, cool. And then was there any other major accomplishments you have outside of martial arts?
I would say mostly my academics. As I'm getting ready to start my freshman year of college, I'm actually going in with most of it paid for. I was able to get full tuition scholarships to every college that I applied to, so very happy with that.
And then you just want to tell everyone what you're planning on doing, where you're going for college, and kind of your goal is in sight.
So I will be attending the University of Utah starting in about a month, actually, and my major will be chemical engineering. So I've loved chemistry since I was about 10 years old, and I used to tell people when I was little I wanted to learn how to blow things up. That is not my intention. That's not my goal in life necessarily, but I definitely there's so many different applications for that science that I want to kind of have options, and I just love the exploration side of it.
You at least have the option to blow stuff up.
Yes, that's always fun.
Thank you for watching the Black Belt Mat Talk. Check in the next time, we'll see who the new black belt is going to be. Bye.